Today I'm going to do a never-ending job of splitting firewood, and you'll see how I lift the big logs during this video. The larger logs are a challenge, but with the help of some equipment I do get them done. I do split a lot of wood. I have two places to supply. I do enjoy the heat. The heat is hot and it is warm, and it just feels good on a cold winter's day. And you got to remember the old saying that wood heats you up more than once. You get warm when you cut it down. You get warm when you split it. You get warm when you stack it, and then you finally get warm once you burn it. And an older gentleman like myself, the exercise is good for me. If I don't move, I get sore, so it's better that I keep moving. Once I get this loaded here and this bucket is full, then I haul it over to where I'm going to stack it. You see I've already set up a large place here that's with pallets. I use pallets to stack the wood on. It's easier that way, plus I get the pallets free. The stacking is not so bad. I mean, I just try to put the longer ones on the bottom to give it a little more stable while I stack it up. Although I like the exercise, I also like the bucket so I don't have to bend down a lot. It does save my back quite a bit. The larger logs come later in the video, but this video isn't very long, so they'll be here before you know it. What I'm cleaning up now is splitting. This is green wood, so it is going to have to dry for a year or so before I can use it in the wood burners in my homes. This is the wood that I cut down on the trees on a previous video. I'm now trying to start to clear it up. I'm first splitting up some wood along the road so I can drive equipment in and out and start getting things ready for the sawmill. So that's kind of what this would come from. As you see, I do get some knots and stuff like that. The knots can be a challenge sometimes to split. And look at the wood before you split it. You want to be able to split it so you can stack it easy. That's one of the things I try to. Once in a while, you'll see me just trying to split out a knot or something like that just to make it a little more, I don't know how you'd put it, just so they stack easier. Once again, the bucket is just about full. Once it's full, I'll be hauling it back over to stack it. Now, my goal is to fill up this whole row here. As you see, it's going to be a double row on these pallets. It's going to be quite a bit of wood. That should supply me quite a bit over the wintertime. Size of the logs is getting bigger as I got rid of the small ones first. So it won't be long here, and I'll have to pick up the bigger ones and get them on the splitter here to be able to split them up. They do create more wood, the larger logs, and the wood as it's split does burn a little better than the smaller ones. I think it dries faster also. And also, as I restack this, this pile was also accessible with my truck. It may be back in the woods in a little bit, but I can back up the pickup truck to this area right beside it and load it up real quick. Now, this large log is easy to get to. I was able to just flip it on my bucket. I wouldn't want to have to try to pick it up. I said these are wet, so they are heavy. I mean, they were just cut down here a week or so ago. I do have to maneuver it. I kind of put it on end, maneuver around, and doing it this way makes it a lot easier on my back. I don't have to struggle to get it up. I've had before. Now, also this log splitter will go in a vertical position to help people that do not have a tractor or something to pick it up with. If you do put it vertically, you just have to maneuver it down beside it. I'm not going to show you how that happens. I don't have many big ones to pick up today, and I'm not going to show you the entire splitting of the entire row. Some of these logs are hard to split. As you'll see, the head slows way down. I didn't slow it down. It's actually trying to fight its way through, and then you can feel it kick in. The hydraulic pressure kicks into a different pressure, and then it goes the whole way through. On this 25-ton yet, I have yet to find something I couldn't split through. Stacking can be a little bit of an art. You certainly do not want the piles to fall over in the middle of winter. And also make sure you are aware of your safety procedures on your splitting. I went over those in the previous videos on how to make sure your hands don't get in the way, how you worry about the log kicking and pinching your hands or your fingers. So make sure all safety precautions are followed. Always nice to see the pile get bigger, as you can see. Some of them are a little shorter than other ones, as you can really see from this angle. I need to probably get better at cutting them all the same length, but like I've said before, sometimes I just get in a hurry. Some logs have these Y splits. They can be pretty hard to split too. You see the splitter slow down quite a bit as I split right down the middle of the one to try to even it out and try to make it a little bit easier to stack. Like I said, I'm always thinking. This is a nice, easy, straight one. These ones they'll stack nice and they'll dry nice. Some people may ask, how do you know what size to split it? Now, that depends a lot on your use, what you're using it for. Naturally, if you have an outdoor burner, you can burn it a little bit bigger. But for my use, I'm using it indoors. I like it kind of small because if it's too big, once I get it going, it heats up the room too much. With the smaller stuff, I can control the heat a little bit. But with the smaller stuff, you also have to fill it up more. And sometimes it's nice to have a few big ones in order to get a slow burn and have it burn over a larger length of time. Is log splitting boring? I really don't think so. I kind of get lost in it and just continue to do it. It kind of passes the time. There are years where I have too much wood, and there's years where I don't have quite enough. There's years where I've let some piles dry too much. So, it varies from year to year. What's nice is I can always quit when I don't want to anymore. It's not like I have to do this. It's kind of it's good therapy for me, and like I said before, it does keep me moving. This is another example of me splitting the knot off. It's not actually even splitting, it's kind of almost cutting through it. So it was kind of a rough one. And that kind of shows you the power that these wood splitters actually have. Now here we go with some bigger ones. I actually didn't want to pick these up. I actually just rolled them onto the bucket. And you see, then I can just pick them up with the Kubota, run them over to where that little ramp is there. I kind of lower it right down on it. I will flip them up and work them on. And boy, I'll tell you what, this is a lot easier than trying to pick them up and put them on. If you notice the ledge there, I set these on when I first roll them off the bucket. That is a extra I had to purchase with the log splitter. I'll tell you what though, it is very handy, and to me it was worth the money that I paid for it. I was able to set things on it, as you see right there, and then I can roll them up. And as I split them, I can have it fall back and gives me a ability to reposition, or even sometimes I use it just to leave the little ones lay while I split the other ones, as you see right there. So if you get a chance to purchase one of those ledges, I would recommend it. This will be my last load for today. I need to move the log splitter to a better position for more logs. But I want to thank you for your time, and thank you subscribers. And if you haven't, think about it. It's free. And like and share and leave a comment. I appreciate all those. They help my channel a lot. And so once again, this is the old man with a plan. I'll see you later.